and she talks.
$10 was
my feet off. When I spit, you will think that I'm saying something reckless, but I'm on a straight line, just like a game of Tetris. Hectic, now I got the truth, I'm not respected. Like the phone off the line, yeah, I'm disconnected to you. Now tell me what you want me to do. All my life I've been taught lies, now I'm giving you the truth. You think I'm going crazy, but this is nothing new. Yeah, many is called, but the kingdom is for a few. And I'm not gonna stop, cause I know what I gotta do. I gotta keep on going till my body is renewed. Baptized in the fire, man, I hope I make it through. And when I spread the word, I'm hoping that you get it too. And I'm trying to make it better, but I'm falling really weather. We supposed to be together. When I'm down was like whatever. Take my heart like an instruction. I'm praying for a blessing. Hoping that I be accepted in the kingdom. I'll be blessed. I touch my feet up.
Just plant your seed and let the most I give the increase.
Dust my feet off.
Just plant your seed and let the most I give the increase.
Religion is a hoax. In the Greek it means to hold down, bind and control. But when I tell my people, they don't wanna know. They'd rather hold on to the lies they've been told, paying homage to sin and then they can't let go. The deception, they bought it. Ignorance and pride are spirits I'm at war with, but I'll never forfeit. Who'd have ever thought it? Anyone can talk it, I just wanna walk it. I know how you feel in your flesh is saying no, but your spirit is still willing. So remember, you've been given the strength to succeed. You were made in His image. Fight for your dreams. You're bright like a beam. Your shadow dwells within, so move aside and let Him shine out. Praise the higher with a loud voice, shout it out. But please believe me when I say time's running out. So draw for your sword, Proverbs 4:7, read it out.
I touch my feet off.
Just plant your seed and let the most I give the increase.
Dust my feet off.
Just plant your seed and let the most I give the increase.
Family, friends, see, I'm not the man you used to remember. I follow the word, but you don't agree. And we used to be cool, but now you just spit on me. When I speak the truth, it hurts you as if it cuts too deeply. But you render me lied and tell you that we both are wrong completely. Like women on the cross and not knowing it's falsely praising Tammuz. Speaking in tongues, no interpretation without a clue. And we ate swine, so blindly mistaking it for food. Yeah, we thought the sun was okay to worship on Sunday too. See, I'm not perfect, but at least I'm trying, and you should too. And consider the fact that religion's whack and it's not for you. See, one word, one God, one truth, and that's not hard to prove. But you rather be Christian or Muslim, praising the Kaaba too. If you follow Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter, you got it twisted. Ain't no sacrificing the devil's gonna make you heaven sent. G. And I'm wondering if you actually taking heed of this, but you just ignoring the fact that you chose to live in sin. I dust my feet off.
Just plant your seed and let the most I give the increase.
Dust my feet off.
Just plant your seed and let the most I give the increase.
All right, shalom, brothers and sisters. So we're going to bring in Elder Ricard, Brother Gunja right now. Elder Ricard, Brother Gunja, you're on there.
Shalom, brother.
Blessings, blessings. Blessings, everyone out there who tuning in. All right, bear with me. It's gonna be like the first time I'm at this point. So we're gonna just flow with it and see how it goes. All right. For all the people who tuning in from the UK, I want to say a big up, blessings to everybody out there. And for those of you in the US who tuning in also, I want to say a big respect and blessings out there to you. Now, the show that we're doing right now is called the Search Engine International. All right. For those of you who don't know, the Search Engine was the show that we started off in Manchester on Peace FM. So we're just bringing it now to a bigger and a wider platform. All right. The style of the show that we did was very generic, very organic, natural. We flowed with it, and it wasn't rehearsed. It was just it was just natural. So let's see if we can bring this one out there to you in the same style. All right. And as usual, it's gonna be me and Elder Ricard doing it. I'm bringing it out. All right. So with that, I want to say, hello, Raka, are you there?
Oh, yeah, brother. Bless you, and all praise be to Ahaya Bashim Yeshaya. How are you?
I'm good. You know, like I said, man, it's a bit funny being behind a switchboard, you know, and looking on. But let's see how it works. Let's flow with it. Oh, let's build it. You understand me? So for the
okay, well, Zariah is here to help us, and we thank the brother for actually being in until we can get this switchboard thing down working. You know, Azariah has been a pillar, so we thank him for helping us out. But, you know, we're going to let him deal with the switchboard today, and, you know, in the future, we'll just deal with it. But let's just go ahead and bring out what we have to bring out here.
Yeah, man. And, you know, for everybody as well, you know, in the UK and the US, you know, we're going to be here every Wednesday. Every Wednesday this time. It's 10 o'clock here in the UK. I'm not quite sure what time it is in the States. I think it's about 5 p.m.
Yeah, 5 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah,
in the United States.
Yeah, man. So we're gonna do this every week, every Wednesday. So just tell everyone, tell your friends, family. This is the place to be on a Wednesday evening. All right. Likewise, when we used to do the search engine and Peace FM, you know the format was at the beginning. We talk about what we're seeing going on in the earth, and as how it relates to us. You know what effect will that have on us? One of the things that caught my eye over this week was some earthquakes going on in Iran. I don't know if you saw that one, Elder.
Absolutely, I did see that, and matter of fact, I was going to speak about that this coming Sabbath, so I'm glad the opportunity is afforded itself in which we can actually speak midweek based on prophecy. Usually we wait till the Sabbath, but I did hear about it. We all know what it was about, and we understand what this means according to prophecy, and those are a few things that we're going to bring forth this evening. All right, and maybe somewhere in the show, I also got some information like real time. It's one thing about this internet. And maybe we can talk about this when you get a preacher on, but I want to talk about these earthquakes in a moment. But also, sometimes later on down in the show, I want to discuss what impact does the tax exemption, the 501c3, have on modern-day preachers, and what really that is. So, but that's another show for itself, but I seen something that I thought I would put it out there.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah. We should have a preacher coming on the show. I was trying to get him to come on this evening, but as you know with the timing, you know, I'm gonna have to sit down and over the course of this week and make sure that we get the guest lined up so they know that the search engine is back up. You understand me? And we can move forward. But let me ask you.
Okay. Go ahead.
Let me ask you this, and like we said, Iran. Okay. Now,
yeah.
I want to ask you this for the listeners them out there who probably don't know who Iran is, or who, as according to scripture, who are these people in the scripture?
Okay, that is a good question. Well, according to history, also mainly according to scriptures, they are whom you would call the ancient Persians.
Okay.
The Persians in the Bible, they were going to names like the Persians and the Medes. Right after the Babylonian and Syrian captivity in which our people served in ancient times before Christ, right after the Babylonian and Syrian captivity, there was the Persian and Mede Empire.
Right.
Right after them, you had the Greeks and, of course, the Romans. One thing about the Persians, though, is that that's one of the main civilizations or nations of people who have not been displaced in the earth. They have always been where they are.
Right.
And that much will not change.
Right.
but they are the Persians and Medes, and according to Bible prophecy, that's the nation that will eventually undo the place we call Babylon, or the daughter of Babylon today. They will be the undoing of Babylon.
Okay. And you're saying that during the course of history...
And this is what I want you to examine, how the Most High says there's nothing new under the sun. Who took down the first Babylon, the ancient Babylon? You got it, the Persians.
Right.
So it's the same ideology, the same history, the same religious structure that was set up, that was taken down by the Persians and Medes before, and here we go full circle. So, okay, what was your question on that?
Now, I was saying that, well, okay, you know, like what I said, everybody has been scattered all over the place. You're saying that this nation is one nation that has always been in the same geographical position as it was.
Absolutely.
Right.
From ancient times, they're the same exact people. They were not displaced. They did not migrate.
Yes.
Even when they migrate into other countries, they're steadfast at using all their resources to build their empire.
Right. So how does the Medes affect, or the Persians affect us today? Affect life today?
Well, that is a good question. The difference between Iran and what we would call the Western world cultures, and what makes them different, like it says in Isaiah 13, is that they don't regard silver or gold. So one thing about them, they are self-sufficient, and they built their country to be able to sustain in spite of the world economy. They are a self-made economy. So they don't depend on the world banks to survive.
Right.
Now, they do play ball based on all the resources they've been blessed with.
Right.
They have a lot of, and if you have land, you have resources. So, and they have a stockpile of oil there, and they have very serious military capability.
Right.
So, they are a self-contained nation. They are as close to being a tight-knit nation without Western influence than any other country within the earth.
Right.
If we were as tight as a people as Iran is as a people, we would have actually been in the kingdom by now.
Right. So in other words, you're saying these people can't be bought.
They cannot be bought, and it tell you in the scriptures that they will not regard silver or gold.
Right.
See, they've rejected the nuances of the New World Order. In order to participate on the global scale, you must buy into their scheme. You must agree to depopulate your people. You must agree for vaccines and GMOs and all that. You must agree to keep your population at a certain number. You must agree to have the Western world come in and destabilize you through chemtrails and poisoning in corporate food.
You know something? I was reading something about that recently, right? In Cuba has refused to vaccinate the people. I think China also has refused it.
Yes.
Russia, I think, is part of it that has refused to vaccinate the people. There's a few countries out there that have outright refused the vaccinations that the West offering. That what you call, I think Bill Gates is the one that's pushing it.
Absolutely. Bill Gates and Belinda is dealing with that foundation, and before he was set as a proxy through the CIA as a so-called independent entrepreneur who so happened to have been one of the founders of Macintosh and Microsoft, which was just government fronts.
Yeah.
Before all that, his father was a known eugenicist.
Okay.
They were deep into the depopulation program, and that never changed.
Right. So
the guy over Facebook, it's the same thing. It's the same Bill Gates story regenerated for the next generation, but he's the same guy